right, let's do it. Who's first?
Overall impressions on the win. I mean, that's a pretty significant win individually and for the program. Just overall thoughts on it.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm just so proud for everybody. I mean, blood, sweat, tears that we put in, and just a short amount of time that this team has been together, and for us to pull this off, it feels good. We're on the right trajectory, so I'm super happy. Can't wait to soak in the win tonight, and then come back in tomorrow, learn from it, and Monday start all over again.
Let's talk about that last play. How big was that? What did you see?
Well, it was huge for sure. The call originally wasn't really for Ted to run that go route, and then Coach Chaney, thank God we got the headsets because he just said, "Hey, make him run a fade," and then I was like, "Okay." I saw man-to-man coverage on Ted. Ted's been playing his ass off, and I'm sorry. And yeah, I mean, I just gave him a chance to make the catch, and he made the catch, stayed in bounds. Yeah, I'm super happy for Ted. Ted's been playing super well. He got 128 today. I mean, that's just great for him. Super happy for him.
Take us back further than that. At the beginning of the drive, you coming off the sideline, they just scored. What's your mindset and what are you going through to take the team down the field?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like there's a lot of confidence that goes into that situation because we've practiced it so much. I think during camp every day, at the end of practice, when everybody's tired, when it's probably, 95, 98, probably 105 on that turf, and we're like, hey, we got 36 seconds and you got to go 70 yards and score, and you got one timeout. And we've repped so many situations that I was like, hey, we're down. I forget how much we were down by, but I think we're down by 3. So to me, I was like, hey, you don't got to do nothing crazy because if we get a field goal, it's overtime. If we can get a touchdown, great. So I think everybody just felt so comfortable because we've repped it so much. I mean, we've worked on it so much in practice, and the plays that we ran, I mean, you'll see we ran the same play like 5 times in a row, but we executed it when it counted, and that's why you practice those situations because they show up in a game, and then you capitalize and you do your job. So.
You got across midfield there pretty quick. When did it flip in your head to we're going for a tie here, possibly to where we're changing it?
Oh, I was scoring the whole way down. My mentality was, let's go get a touchdown, let's end the game. Back in my mind, though, I was like, don't do anything crazy because at the end of the day, once you cross that 50 or cross that 40, I'll say, like, you're in field goal range, you're good. And I think it was that catch Talik made coming across the middle. I think that got us in field goal range. So right there, I was like, okay, settle down. And I think the next play is when we threw the touchdown. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but once I crossed that line, I was like, I'll be a little more aggressive for sure. So.
You saw your mobility on that touchdown run down the middle. Did it just open up? Looked like from the press box just opened up for you, and that lane was there for you to take. Is that what you saw down there?
Yeah, I mean, there's no really universe in practice where I pulled that ball and run for what I did. But just the way they played it, you got to read the ML line scrimmage. I think they brought, I think they were in an overload front. They brought, field dog, and I mean, I just saw his eyes were locked in on the running back, and I was like, shoot, I've got to pull this or else he's gonna get tackled. And Talik was blocking his ass off down the field and was able to score. So that felt good to show off a little athleticism. I still got something in me. So.
Was that celebration planned or where did that come from?
Yeah, so on Thursday, I think I asked the quarterback because we were all talking about what would you do if you scored a touchdown, and then I asked everybody what should I do, and I think we all came up with you should do that. So I was like, just joking around, never thinking it's gonna happen, and then it happened. And I was like, well, I gotta pull it out. This is the time to do it. So yeah.
How important is it to have the work that Brock did in that running game to help you out?
Can you say that again?
How important was it? Brock had over 98 yards on the ground, and I had 157 yards rush. How important was that for y'all in the game?
Super important. I think we came in at halftime, and Coach McGee told us, he's like, whoever wins the rushing battle in the second half is going to win this game. And I think we had 56 going into halftime, and we ran for 100 in the second half. It sounds like so. When you're able to run the ball, it just opens up everything in the pass game. And I think right now we have a good identity of. We can run the ball. I feel like we ran the ball well the last 3 weeks. Obviously, you can't win every single down in every run play, but I feel like we're pretty efficient. And just to have that as a quarterback is great because it gives you options in the passing game. You feel more comfortable when you drop back. It's just great. We're playing great team football right now, I feel like. So.
One of Brock's runs, you actually became a blocker. I mean, that you actually got a flag. because you
Yeah.
had it back towards the right, and you were right there and threw your body in there.
Yeah, well, that's why you carry out your fake because you never know what's going to happen. He might cut it back and you become a lead blocker. So I'm probably going to look real bad on film because I really whiffed on that block and didn't do much. Probably gave Freddie an extra 5 or something. But, yeah, I got to work on those fundamentals this week in practice. But, yeah, it feels good to get out there and, get one for sure.
What does it mean for this program to get another Power 5 win? Skill-wise.
It's huge. Isn't this like our second Power 5 win program?
Second SEC win.
Yeah, second SEC win. Like, it's great. For Coach McGee, this team, like we're on the right trajectory, and I think this game just proves that. Georgia State's gonna be a problem for the next couple of years. So it feels really good. Whether we beat Vanderbilt, whether we beat Chattanooga, win's a win. It always feels good.
Speaking of the Chattanooga win, we were talking after that game about how we just had like a sluggish start. We started off slow. This game we started off fast, and then we had to keep the momentum on it. Like, talk about where your defense was and like what that mean, what their play means to you after just a night like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like you said, Chattanooga, we came out slow, and we knew that this whole week of practice, and we were like, we can't do that again. So we came out real hot this week, felt real good, and I think our defense just played really well. I think my interception down there when we were, I don't know, it might have been on like the 20-yard line. I think, that kind of put the game in jeopardy. I think if I don't throw that interception, it won't be as stressful as a finish. But, our defense, they played their balls off. I think, at the end of the day, it wins a win. Like, whoever scores more points wins the game. And I think, Vandy did a good job those last 2 drives for them to go down and score. I think on offense, we didn't really do a good job with like 4 minutes left on the clock to, run the ball. I felt like we were running the ball good the whole game, and then we just couldn't execute on that part. But, yeah, I'm really proud of our defense. I think they always play hard. They always give us a good challenge in practice. So a lot of respect for those guys for sure. And shout out our scout team defense too. Those guys get us ready during the week. I mean, during the season, that's really what matters. So those guys really put the real effort in for sure.
I love hearing you break down X's and O's. Do you remember what happened on that pick? Like what you saw? And
Yeah.
Can you break down like the coverage?
Yeah, so we ran like, this big shift with bringing a running back in, putting him out. And then we motioned the tight end out. And we were, we ran the play earlier in the game where we tried to throw a screen, but I think I handed the ball off. And then, we just felt like they were biting a lot and being real aggressive. So we were like, hey, we're going to fake the screen and then have a vertical down the seam and a vertical down the sideline. And to me, I was expecting that. He really became the strong side back of the way our formation was. I thought he was going to really bite down into the box and Stretch was going to be wide open. I think I got caught up, pump faking, and then my eyes went to Stretch instead of going to the area. And I think I would have seen him and just progressed on, probably throw it away or just check it back down to the back. So I think that's just me having bad eyes on that play, and it cost us. You never know when. You always got to have good feet, good eyes, and good decision making. And right there, I didn't have good eyes, and that's what happened. So.
Any more questions? Thanks, Christian.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.